Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the NSCAC Presents Behind the Bench. I'd like to take this time as the Vice President of the NSCAC, Valerio Rocca, to wish everybody a Happy New Year and all the best in 2021. We have a special guest today, Raffaele Tomarchio, who has his Canadian A license. He's also worked in various different technical director roles with various clubs across Ontario, and he's also worked with our Ontario provincial body in different capacities. Raffaele, welcome and Happy New Year. How are you doing?
Thank you, Valerio. Happy New Year to you and your participants as well. Glad to be here and being your guest. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. It's our pleasure. We have a wonderful discussion today. Our topic is team defensive organization at the youth level. I think this is a topic that many coaches are interested in, and it's something we can talk for days and days about. But unfortunately, we only have 60 minutes today, so we're going to try to do our best to combine this within 60 minutes. Raffaele, I just want to, before you start your presentation, how does team defensive organization at the youth level, when we talk about grassroots and we talk about competitive, where do you see it fitting into the player development pathway or model?
Well, it's part of the tactical aspect of player development. It's a subject that not necessarily is tackled too much. Because we're looking at specific age groups where we're trying to do team defending organization, but it's something that at one point or another we have to address. A lot of people have asked about, okay, well, how do we train them? And today we're going to show a video, probably around 25 minutes video of one way we can train a team organization, team defensive organization, which is a 11v11 game. But before that, Valerio, what I wanted to do is I want to talk about the meaning of team organization, team defensive organization, what it is and how does it fit in the overall player development. So I prepared a few slides here, and we're going to I'm going to share with you. So the topic
just one second, Raffaele. Sorry to interrupt. So basically, Raffaele is gonna go over the slideshow, and then he's gonna show us a 25-minute video. Anybody that has any questions, please post them to the chat or the question and answer forum, and we will try to address all of your questions at the end of the video in roughly about 35 to 40 minutes. Okay.
So. When we talk about team defensive organization, we want to see where it fits in the players' development defensive curriculum. So what is the team defending? We want to talk about that, try to frame it a little bit. Why is it important to have an organized defensive phase at the youth level? And most importantly, I guess that's the curiosity a lot of people have, a lot of coaches have a different level, how to coach, how to train a defensive organization as a team. So when we talk about player development, we always have in mind those four elements: the technical, physical, mental, and the tactical thing. And those are elements that throughout the age groups we have to address. On the tactical side, we have what I call a tactical curriculum. So nothing is taught in one day. It's going to take a process from U8 to U18 to gradually teach our players how to defend. So I divided the tactical curriculum, if you want to call it that way, in three major groups: the individual defending, small group defending, and team defending. So, and on top of those groups, I have kind of matched the age groups and what is the priority at that time. So if we talk about individual defending, what we talk about is the 1v1 tactical situation. So at this age groups, 8, 9, and 10, We're looking at things how to teach players how to mark what is goal-sided, how to approach a ball carrier, how to apply pressure, a little bit of defensive stand, something that they can understand and is appropriate at their age. As players grow a little bit and they understand that they're now playing with other players at the same time. So now we can introduce small group defending, and those are game situations that they go from 2v1 to 4v4, for instance. So we're looking at introduction, for instance, of zonal defending, pressure, cover, balance. How's that work? So how somebody, one player will support another. So those are done in small groups. As players get to age 13, probably when, as we're introducing the 11v11 game, then we can start looking a little bit more complex situations, and we can start to address team defending. So tactical situations that we can train that they go from 5v5 to 11v11. So here we're going to start talking about the system of play that they play. Zonal defending, which nowadays everybody play and understand how to apply pressing, where to win the ball, what happens if you lose the ball, what part of the field we're going to defend, what is each role and responsibility of players. So that's a tactical curriculum, and it's important to understand because team defending comes to the latter part of these age groups, which we call the youth groups. So at one point or another, we have to kind of address them. So what is team defending? In a few words, it's a coach tactical defensive approach to a game. And it's part of an individual coach. There is not everybody does the same thing. Depend on the coach ideas, depend on the coach group that he coaches, depending on a lot of things, the level of the players and so forth. So with this approach to the game, the coach tried to establish, for instance, okay, as a group, where we're going to win the ball, how we're going to apply pressing. We're going to apply pressing in the front or in the middle of the park, or we're going to wait and they don't have for the other team to attack. And obviously, it's that up to the level of the team because the defensive phase is not an isolated item. It's also related to the attacking phase. So some coaches might prefer to wait and apply defensive pressing because they want to exploit the space up front. So that's number one consideration of team defending. Also,
Thank you for watching this short preview video from the National Soccer Coaches Association of Canada. To see the full video, plus have access to hundreds of other coaching videos, blogs, webinars, and podcasts, plus free and discounted coach education courses and other soccer merchandise, plus to have exclusive access to register for all future NSCAC conventions, both live and online, click on the link below to become a member of the NSCAC today. Also, please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as your continued support allows us to continue to provide coach education and coach development resources to soccer coaches across Canada and worldwide. Thank you again for your continued support, and we look forward to seeing you at future NSCAC events.